Welcome to another episode of Level Up Gang. It's your boy, Steve, aka King 7, producer extraordinaire. From what I've heard every now and again. We got the gang. We got the gang in the building. We got the beautiful, the illustrious, the fucking, I don't even know what illustrious means, but it sounds fire.
Fancy term.
Yo, we got the young G in the game, Lady T, my sister in this bitch. What's good?
What's up, y'all? What's good? What's good?
What's good? And we got the homie. You already know who it is. The guy. That guy. That one right there. No, not that one. That one. Kyle.
Yeah.
In the building.
It's me, the guy, the Bing Bong.
Bing bong. Let's go.
Let's go. That's funny.
Back in this thing, man. Hey, welcome back. How's everybody feeling?
I'm busy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, me too.
I'm busy. Yeah, we're
Everyone's
all busy.
Yeah, we're adults. You guys need to support us so we could I don't know, quit our jobs so we could literally do this and make you laugh the entire time.
Exactly.
For a living. We literally want to do this full time, so you should help support us. All three of us. We're using Square. You can actually tip us on our Square link in the bio of this particular episode. You will see a link to our Square. Give us $2 or $3 here and there. They go along. It goes a long way. If you want to pay Kyle's mortgage or pay my sister's rent or whatever the case may be, you have the right to do that because this is primarily streaming in America. But if you can do it, if you live in Germany or wherever you are in the world, France, whatever, help us out. We really appreciate it. Just want to say thank you for that. So yeah, please, by all means, hook us up.
Yeah, so on the last episode, when you were saying primarily in America, on the last episode, I was listening to it and I was thinking about how you were mentioning that Australian lady who you were in contact with or whatever, the listeners.
Oh,
and
yeah.
And then I heard the part where I was doing that stupid ass Australian accent, and I was like, she's not listening to this anymore.
So funny. No, I'm pretty sure she thought it was hilarious. I am pretty sure she thought it was hilarious. Actually, I'm blanking on the name right now, but I will shout her out later. She's actually really cool. She, if you guys can, I think her YouTube is called Messed Up Pizza.
That's right.
By all means, please go check it out. She's fucking hilarious. I actually would like to get her on the show. Now you got me. I need to go into Twitter here because she's super cool. I mean, I haven't really interacted with her a whole bunch, but I like her content because she's hilarious, real talk, super funny. And then we support each other. She's tuned into a couple of our episodes and shot me a DM hey man, that shit was funny as fuck, good shit. And I was like, oh yeah, that's what's up. And I listened to her show and I was like, hey, that shit was really fucking hilarious. Amber Lee is her name on Twitter.
Cool. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
Shout out to Amber Lee.
Amber Lee. Her YouTube is Messed Up Pizza. Her Twitter is apps_Amber. So at apps APPS _Amber. Her shit is so fucking funny, dude. I swear to God. She was playing through Resident Evil 7. And bro, it's just, I can't even describe it. It's just hilarious because it's just she's not really trying to take herself super serious as a streamer. Does that make sense? And I'm not trying to be mean or negative in any kind of way. I'm literally saying
no. She's not a hard ass when it comes to streaming.
Yeah, exactly. Her shit, she's just doing whatever the fuck she wants to do. She's incorporating clips of kittens and weird shit when she's running into fucking weird enemies and stuff like that. And then her commentary is just hilarious, absolutely fucking hilarious. So apps_Amber on Twitter. Messed Up Pizza YouTube. Please subscribe. Fuck with her. It's so fucking funny. Also, another person you guys should listen to that I'm actually a huge fan of. This guy, I don't know where he's from. I think he's from England and shit because he has like an accent, but his name is Uncle Indy. Uncle Indy. Please check him out. His show is so fucking funny. Like it's hilarious. What he does is he plays a lot of indie games. I would like to get him on the show one day too. He plays a bunch of indie games, and like some of them are like absolutely fucking ridiculous, but his commentary is so funny, and it's like the English. I
think he's
like,
Australian too.
Oh, is he Australian?
I think.
Oh, I don't know. I'm sorry. Hey, one thing about me, as you get to know me as the episodes will go on, I don't know accents. I can't really tell you anything. I'm from Chicago. Like,
Hey.
Hey.
I'm from Chicago.
Yeah, when Steve's not on the show, he actually just talks like that normally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
for sure.
pretty much.
So, I really don't know accents, but if you are from any of those places and you can tell what's what, let us know because I have no idea. But you could be right, Kyle. I honestly, I legit don't know.
He could be from New Zealand.
Yeah,
Also.
he has an accent, but that's beside the point. I don't really give a fuck about that. He's hilarious, super fucking funny, and like he's like, "Oh, look at you, you cheeky bastard!" Like, I'll fucking kill you, you cheeky bastard! Like, it's so funny, bro, hilarious. So yeah, Uncle Indy, shout out to him. His YouTube is popping to me. I love it to death. He's playing this game called what the fuck was the last one that he has? It's called like something about Death's Door or some shit like that. I believe it's called Death's Door. Let me look it up right now because he's been posting about it lately. And man, it's so fucking funny, dude. Like watching him play this game is hilarious. And also the game's actually pretty cool too. I watched him
Yeah,
play.
Death's Door is supposed to be really good.
Yeah. I watched him play. Yeah, Death's Door. That's what it is. It looks fucking phenomenal. But he also played this other game called Golf Story. And
Dude, I fucking love Golf Story.
Yo,
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
Oh my gosh.
no, 100%, bro. Like I thought that shit was gonna be stupid, but then I watched Uncle Indy play it, and like he's giving commentary about it, and like he's literally commenting on like the character, the NPCs, like saying stupid shit to him, and he was like,
Yeah.
"Don't be an asshole, you fucking asshole, like whatever." It's so funny. It's so fucking funny. So yeah. Golf Story is great. I didn't think it was gonna be that great.
Yeah.
It's literally like Pokemon, but like you're playing like mini
It's
golf.
it's an RPG, but you play golf.
Yeah.
Like, it's literally what it is. It's like a 16-bit RPG golf game where you do wacky golf shit.
Yeah. I didn't even think I was gonna like it, bro. And then I started watching him play it, and I fucking loved it. I literally watched the entire season, watched him play the entire game. So funny. He made it super entertaining. So anyway, Uncle Indy dog. Yeah. So anyway,
Cool.
yeah. So shit. I don't know. It's been kind of a busy week. How about we just let's hop into the news. Let's check it out. This is Level Up Game News, where we bring you all the information from the gaming industry that you need to know. Check it out. Evo 2021 was this past weekend, G. Like, I saw a few highlights. It looked fucking great, dude. Like, I don't know.
Yeah.
What was your takeaways? What was going on with Evo 2021 this past week?
Well, before I get into the highlights, let me say that this Evo was very boring.
Oh man.
Yeah, no, I just wasn't a fan of it, because it was all virtual. You didn't really get to see the crowd, hear the crowd, and that helps with a lot of matches and stuff, especially when they're like real close.
Yeah.
Commentator talking directly to the players now. Oh no, it's all gonna come right down to this. Daigo Omahara takes it. And Justin must admit that was an excellent match, and the crowd is on its feet.
And it was because it was virtual, it just wasn't as fun as it usually is, so
So
yeah.
So from what I saw, they literally had like niggas in a house, basically.
Yeah, I mean, they were pretty much at home. They weren't any like a secret location playing video games. They were at home, and they just like streamed it like that.
Damn.
But yeah,
That's weird. So, like, how do you fight against like cheating like that? That's my question. You know what I'm saying? Like, do you know anything about like the setup they had or whatnot? I don't know. I'm just curious.
I'm not super familiar about the setup. I think it was just your typical what would be your typical streamer setup, and they just had it with them, playing against each other, obviously. But I don't know. I guess I don't know. I guess they just trust them to not cheat.
I would imagine there's like a server they gotta go through. There's something they gotta go through. Yeah,
something. Yeah, some type of check to go through before.
I remember when I got my certification for some IT stuff. The proctor like will literally get on the message thing and be like, "Show me your room," and like you got to pick your computer up, turn the camera on, and like show them your room and shit. Like, show me the table where your computer's gonna be, and yeah, like show them the table, make sure there's like no books and whatever stuff right there.
What if your house was like all messy and shit?
It doesn't. They don't really care about that. They just don't want to see books open and shit, and like things that I don't know, things around that can make it easy for you to cheat. But anyway. So I'm assuming it could have been something like that for sure.
Yeah, most likely.
For sure.
Most likely, yeah.
But yeah, so everybody was just at home like doing...
Yeah, everybody's just at home gaming like they would normally would. But yeah, it was all right. So this was weekend 1. So weekend 2 is next weekend. But I have a couple things that I wanted to talk about as highlights. Mm-hmm. First thing, Sonic Fox. For you guys that do not know, Sonic Fox is very huge in the esports community. He's also really big with Evo. He's won actually like the grand finals a few times. He's mostly so Sonic Fox, he's kind of known for picking up a game and getting really good at it really quickly. Like he literally I think he picked up Skullgirls because he was playing that this time around, and he got good with it within like a few months. Like he's like really, really good. So yeah, he had a really good performance for Skullgirls. He literally, like the first time playing this in like a tournament, he was in 4th place. So nice. Shout out to Sonic Fox for that great performance.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. What were you gonna say?
No. I was just gonna say like he's been competing for a while now, right?
Yeah, he's been competing for quite a bit. And he's not that old. He's like what, 22, 23? He's not that old. Yeah. So he's been in this since like he was a teenager. So yeah.
Sonic Fox out here getting his bread, y'all.
Yeah, he is, man. He's really getting his bread.
Killing the game. That's what's up.
Yeah, man. Like he like I said, he can literally pick up any game and get good with it super quick. Yeah, just be at it.
What's his main? I know you said he picked up Skullgirls. What's his usual like? What is he like badass at? I'm not really familiar with Buddy, but I
he's played multiple games. His main game is Mortal Kombat. Okay, but he's played Street Fighter. He's played Killer Instinct, but they had Killer Instinct in there. He's played a lot of stuff. So he can literally just pick up whatever. He fucking probably beat the shit out of people in like Pokemon if he decided to pick that up.
Hey man, just take some time and perseverance. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
Okay.
So yeah. So that's one thing. 2, there was a really big matchup. So another Evo thing, guy Chikarin, he's a Japanese player, and JDCR, who is a Taiwanese player. They met up for Tekken, and it was actually really good. They had a really good matchup between each other, and it's kind of like a classic. They've faced each other before in previous years, and it's always like a big thing because they're both really good players.
Like a rivalry and shit, huh?
Yeah, it's a rivalry between them. It's a friendly rivalry and shit, but it's a nice little rivalry between them. Chikarin placed 3rd for Tekken, and JDCR placed 4th for the Asian region.
That's what's up. What do you know their characters of choice?
So JDCR, he typically plays with Armor King. For the most part. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I
okay.
like that too. Because
I'm gonna have to check that out.
So for people that don't know, Tekken is my favorite fighting game.
100%.
And 100%.
Since we were little kids, for sure.
Since we were little kids, man. And Armor King and King, both of them, the wrestlers, they've been like my two favorite characters.
Because you can do those chain fucking throws or whatever the fuck, dude. Like they cheat their ass off. Gee, I hate Tekken so much.
Man, for real, man. Just get your ass in a chain throw. You just put the controller down. It's like I can't even do shit. Like what the fuck?
That's it, bro.
That's it. Chicorin, I don't know who he was playing with. He plays with an array of characters. I wasn't actually sure. I should have probably looked that up.
No, you good. I was just curious. It don't matter.
He plays with a lot of characters. So.
He probably all well-rounded and shit. Probably just pick up anybody, and he know all the combinations and everything.
Yeah, he's very well-rounded. Okay. Actually, I got this up right here. That's right. I got this tab open. So Chicorin plays with Geese, Howard, Jin, Lydia, and Leroy. That is his top four. That's Okay. Geese Howard too. Geese Howard is pretty good too.
Yeah, man, I ain't played Tekken in a minute. I'm gonna have to get in the match.
Yeah, man, so many characters in Tekken.
It's
I'm
so
just
many
like,
characters, G, and
who is
all
this?
New people. I don't know. I don't recognize none of them. You know, my dude
like,
used
who
to
is
be,
this?
My dude used to be what's his face? That's a like a kickboxer. Bryant.
Brian Fury.
Yeah, boy. That was,
yeah.
I beat
Brian Fury.
I beat your ass with Bryant. G. That was my guy.
Man, Brian he's a good dude, man. He a fool with it, yeah.
Love
but yep. And just one more thing, probably one of the biggest things from weekend one, Leffen, who is a former Super Smash Brothers player. Now let me say that all out clearly. He won the Guilty Gear Europe region.
Of being the Evo winner here for EU. Tank, can your Legion clutch it back like he did the last?
Well, this is the second time that Leffen's been in the championship spot now, and he's looking to be super hungry for it. Gets across up, PRC gonna get a wall break.
Uriel, this is your moment. This is your last chance. No pressure, my guy, but you've got to make it happen here. Backdash, catches the legs, the correct check, but the closest doesn't hit. No, it was a frame kill Tank. It was an expensive frame kill.
Oh, the car hits 680 supposed to be running. Yeah, Leffen has to burst out from that.
Oh my gosh, that combo? Are you serial right now? Frosted Flakes, that's ridiculous, but Leffen, he's not over. Burst. Hard.
No, he baits it.
Goes
for it this time, but he whiffs the Beyblade 2K, and there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. TS7.
He's a Swedish player. He's been, like I said, he's a former Smash Brothers player, so he's been around for a little bit. And he picked up Guilty Gear, and he won like the whole grand final. So shout out to Leffen.
So he went from Super Smash to Guilty Gear, bro. That's
quite a leap.
Yes.
Yeah. Quite a leap. And he did all that without dropping the set. That's pretty cool.
What that mean when you say dropping the set? What that for us non-Evo people?
Yeah, so dropping a set basically means he only lost a couple rounds. He only lost 2 rounds. So he didn't lose. So for Guilty Gear, there's 2 rounds, and that's the whole match, right? So he didn't lose.
Yeah.
Right, that would be a set. So he didn't lose a set or a match. He just lost like a couple rounds.
Gotcha. That's what's up.
Yeah.
That's what's up. To pick up Guilty Gear and then just fucking from Super Smash, and he just came in and bust y'all ass.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Leffen. Leffen. Leffen.
Leffen. Shout out Leffen.
Leffen. Yeah.
He's out here. I'm finna look up some video right now. Leffen out here murking y'all little fools.
The particular character that he used was named Chip. For anybody.
Chip. Enough.
Good old Chip.
Oh yeah. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah.
Yep.
You know what's funny is on like I guess Guilty Gear Strive is different than the previous one, obviously, but they do like those character tier lists, and like Chip was always like mid range, and I just love it when people will like just be like, that's all bullshit. Just watch.
Yeah.
Hey, it looks super cool, man. Look like dude put in work. I'm not even gonna front.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, Kyle, you were talking about like mid-tier characters. So the whole thing with Street Fighter, there was a lot of like kind of mid-tier and kind of lower tier characters that got buffed recently. So a lot of the Street Fighter characters, or at least a lot of the Street Fighter players that kind of placed really high, they were using like these characters that recently got buffed. So they were like characters that people typically didn't use because like, this character kind of sucks. They don't really do good. Like Manat, for example, that like she recently got a buff, and like the person that used her came in third, right? When normally people wouldn't even place using Manat. Right. So yeah.
That's what's up.
So, yeah.
Gotcha, bitch.
Yeah, exactly. That's Manat. Gotcha, bitch. You thought I was weak.
Hey, let's go. Yeah, so you said the second week is this weekend, right?
The second week is this coming weekend. Cool. So yeah, we'll see what happens there.
Tune in, everybody. You know what I'm saying? It's Evo, so it's gonna be on everything. So I'm pretty sure I should have enough time this weekend to catch it. I really didn't have enough time to catch it this past weekend, but I definitely saw a couple highlights. But I know Ashley, you know, you're definitely the resident Evo expert.
Am I the expert of Evo?
I don't know. You are now. I'm just gonna put that on you.
Oh man. Okay.
Put that on you, Ricky Bobby.
I'll take that, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. Well, you put me on like, you know, a couple years ago. Yeah, you had me watching Evo, and I actually really like it. So
yeah, I feel like it's one of those things like I'll just be on Twitch, and then it'll just be there, and I'm like, oh shit, all right.
Tune in. Yeah, let's check it out.
Oh man, can we talk about Twitch chat was so fucking toxic, man?
Yeah, please, by all means, like let the people know, dude. Like,
it was really toxic, man. Like I'm like watching the matches, and the chat is just scrolling through, and people were just saying just the dumbest shit. Just like during the matches and like in between when they would have segments, and they were just saying like really dumb shit.
Yeah, you had you texted me and was like, dude, like this fucking Twitch chat is wild.
She went out of her way to let us know how stupid it was.
I'm just like, well, damn, can y'all shut the fuck up and like watch the match? What the fuck are y'all doing?
Shit. And you said they went after one of the young ladies that was competing too, right?
Oh, yes. Thank you for reminding me. I saw a segment kind of in between the matches, and it was two, God, I really wish I remembered their names, but it was two female gamers, and they were talking in particular about a young Black female gamer who was a MK11 competitor. And they were just kind of talking about like her experience and like how she, you know, plays and all that stuff. And oh God, the chat was so misogynistic. It was all bad. But
That's
shout out to shout out to those female gamers though. You guys are great. Keep doing what you do.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You're amazing. Yeah, fuck those. Fuck the chat.
Fuck
now you fucked up. Now you fucked up.
Hey,
now you fucked up.
Hey.
Now you have fucked up.
More, G. Rest in peace, man. He's a fucking comedic genius, dude. Like, yeah. Shout out to him and his family. You know, hopefully they're gonna be okay. But yeah, shout out to that guy. Whitest Kids, you know. Classic comedy shit. If you've never seen it before, by all means, go fucking find it. Go watch it. Every episode is hilarious. So
nice.
Yeah. So yeah, shout out to that guy too. He just passed away this past weekend. So yeah, much love to him and his family, man. He was I guess he was like one of the founding members, if I'm not mistaken, right, Kyle?
Yeah, for sure. Like the amount of shit that comes out of my mouth that I don't realize is from that show.
Yeah, me too.
Is astounding. I'm like, oh yeah, shit, I forgot that was actually from something.
There's not a Saturday that I'm not thinking it's
Saturday.
Yeah, like literally when I wake up in the morning, I'm like, it's Saturday. And I just want to go do dumb shit. Yeah. If you guys have not seen Whitest Kids, you know, by all means, please go look that up somewhere. It's on YouTube. I think most of the show is on YouTube for free.
Yeah, you can find just sketches everywhere on YouTube.
Everywhere. Comedy. Super incredible, just out of nowhere. Weird town.
Yeah.
Not your traditional kind of comedy. It's very I don't even know how to describe it. Honestly.
It's like absurdist comedy, I guess.
Incredibly absurd.
I mean, they're not every sketch is like a golden laugh your ass off sketch, but the ones that are like pretty up there.
Oh my God. Classic shit. So yeah, check that shit out. Yeah, that's what's up. Hey, well yeah, thanks Lady T for the Evo 2021 highlights.
Yeah, I'll be back next week with weekend 2, guys.
Please, I was just getting ready to say, if you want to run us, next week, let us know some of the highlights from this coming week. That would be dope. We'll talk about it.
Do you know what they're playing next weekend?
I think it's the same. It's
okay.
just the same games, yeah.
Gotcha.
Which I'm sorry, I didn't say what games they were. So it's Street Fighter V Champion Edition, Mortal Kombat 11, Tekken 7, Guilty Gear Strive, and Skullgirls Second Encore.
Man, where my Dead or Alive people at, bro? Like, what the fuck?
They should put Dead or Alive
Dead
in
or
there.
Alive is fire. That's my fight. Like, you love Tekken.
Or Soul Calibur or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be
I thought
dope.
Soul Calibur was part of it, but maybe not.
It probably at some point.
They had the Xbox Primal Rage on there a couple of years ago. That shit was insane. That was insane.
I would have liked to have seen that, honestly, dude.
Like,
that's hilarious.
Dude was just like wrecking shit with what's the name? Saberwolf.
Yeah. That's funny.
So good.
Cool. Yeah.
Nice.
Evo 2021, y'all. Check it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, I was staring at a picture of DMX the entire time we were recording.
You got to pay your respects to the dog god.
Hey, man.
I don't know how I ended up there, but my brain led me to DMX.
Hey, that's what's up, man. DMX is in your spirit, bro. Feel that shit.
Yeah, that's a move. Yeah.
Yeah. Facts. 100% facts.
Sorry, fellas. Passcode sent.
This is Watchtower. Passcode accepted. Beginning launch sequence.
The Activision Blizzard shareholders are saying that the company's response didn't go nearly far enough.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they released a letter saying that the company's remedies, or the proposed remedies for the allegations, quote, don't go nearly far enough. The SOC Investment Group acknowledged Activision Blizzard CEO Bobby Kotick's improved response over previous tone-deaf statements, but also said his statements did not adequately address the deep and widespread issue with equity, inclusion, and human capital management at the company.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay.
This is all from The Verge, by the way. You can find this story probably just about anywhere.
Yeah.
So the SOC specifically cited the retention of union-busting law firm Wilmer Hale. I believe they're the people that went up with try to bust up the unions for Amazon.
Yep. And they were successful, by the way. Let's put that out there.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or they probably wouldn't have got hired.
Yep.
Basically they're like, you're saying you're going to do all this shit, but we don't see it.
Yeah.
You talk a big game, but actually do something. So what they want to propose is that they want to make the bonuses more equitable, so executives aren't getting as much money.
Yeah.
And the employees are getting more money.
Right.
They want to actually meet specific diversity and inclusion goals. So like they want to see proof that this is actually happening. These are the investors. This is not an investigative firm or anything. These are the people with the money that are like, we need to see this happen. Right. We need to see this happen.
Y'all motherfuckers costing us so much bread.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big to me.
Huge. Because these motherfuckers, these are normally the people that just, and I'm not trying to generalize investors, right? Like, I'm just talking about it from a business standpoint. If you've been in the business world, normally the shareholders and the investors, they kind of stand to the side and just let the CEOs and, you know, the CFOs and all those people kind of run the company. They usually don't really get involved in all that bullshit. They just usually go to them and be like, bro, how much that's going to cost us? Okay,
Right.
we'll handle that shit. But no, these shareholders, because they just lost so many $1 million or almost $1 billion or whatever it was. I don't have the figures on me. I do apologize. You can look it up. They're getting involved. And you rarely see that in a corporation.
Very rarely.
Very rarely. As big as Activision Blizzard. So this is huge. This is huge.
The shareholders are basically like, yeah, y'all fucked up. Y'all need to fix this shit.
Bro, you feel me? And here's how you're gonna do it. They came out with the fucking guidelines for these niggas. Like, that's incredible. When in America have you seen the shareholders say, hey, treat your employees like they're supposed to be treated? Like, fuck the money at this point. Treat your employees like they're supposed to be fucking treated.
I mean, these are the actual, like, real owners of the company, you know? Like,
facts. But people don't really look, again, historically, historically, people don't really look at them that way. And then also, they've never really been that involved, right? They usually just kind of they usually like in the back, like, I don't know, I ain't got nothing to do with that shit. As long as my name not being brought up in no lawsuit, I am good.
Right.
But yeah, they basically said that no changes have been announced or proposed that would in any way alter the current process for filling vacancies, either to the board of directors or to senior management. No changes have been announced with respect to executive pay, either with respect to clawing back compensation from executives who are found to have engaged in or enabled abusive practices, or to align executives with the equity goals CEO Bobby Kotick articulated earlier. So basically a long ass letter that says you ain't doing shit.
Yeah. I love it, G. I fucking love it. My favorite line in this whole thing, I'm just going to reread it. You already read it, but I just want to reread it again. While we appreciate the improved tone, they had to say that. These niggas literally had to write that out. They are all, you can tell they're pissed off by that first half a sentence. While we appreciate the improved tone and increased detail, CEO Kotick's recent letter to Activision Blizzard employees, customers, and shareholders, the changes Mr. Kotick has announced do not go nearly far enough to address the deep and widespread issues with equity, inclusion, and human capital management at the company. AKA, you ain't shit. Fuck what this nigga was talking about. We don't fuck with it. We not fucking with it at all.
Yeah, when you got something coming at you with the first line, while we appreciate, you know the rest is just going to be just shit talk. Just shitting all over you.
While we appreciate, because they don't want to shit on this nigga, but they finna shit on this nigga.
It doesn't mean they appreciate anything. They're like, we heard what you said.
Man, corporate America, boy, they are fire.
They are fire.
Oh my God. Let's go, shareholders. This is the first time I've ever said that in my life. Let's go. Yeah, man. This is big, you know, especially in the business world. This is honestly just kind of letting other companies know that, like, hey man, like, a lot of people are just not gonna stand for this, bro, especially with a company as big as this and a revenue stream just like they have, right? You're not just gonna get away with this. On top of that, they already have the lawsuit by the shareholders because they hid everything.
Yeah.
These fucking idiots was under investigation for 2 years and they hid the whole thing from their shareholders. So now they got to step in. And I'm not mad at it, bro. I saw the other page too. I think you touched on it a little bit where they talked about aligning executive pay with diversity and equity commitments. AKA, you not finna get paid unless we are seeing some real changes for diversity and equity within this company. You're not finna get that $1 million fucking payout. We're not doing it if we don't see some real fucking changes with. They even talked about the board of directors and shit. Like, we need 1 or 2 more females. What did they say exactly? I think they said like at least 1.
Yeah, they want at least one director
Yeah.
to be female.
Let me actually go to the document. Yeah, currently Activision Blizzard's 10-member board of directors includes only 2 women and 1 person of color. Consequently, Activision Blizzard is behind the average for both the S&P 500 and the Fortune 500 with respect to women directors, and would also need to add 1 woman to its board by the end of 2021, bitch. Okay, the bitch I added. That's what they're saying. They need to add 1 woman to its board to its board by the end of 2021 to comply with California's SB 826. Man,
wow.
They go on. You got to read the whole thing. They go on to say a whole bunch of other stuff about tenure and shit like that. Yeah.
This last line, it says, although Kotick has promised that Activision Blizzard will be the company that sets the example for this in our industry, employees and industry observers remain skeptical. Yeah, no shit.
Yeah.
They just dunking on this nigga Kotick this entire time.
Yeah, he's getting shitted on.
The whole time, bro. Man. He didn't step down, right? I'm sorry, I'm not so many people step down all at once. I can't remember if he did or not.
No.
I think he's still in there.
CEO, right?
Yeah.
Let me see. I'm really not sure. I think people were like asking him.
Yeah, he's the CEO, current CEO.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, he's still in the game. So, we'll see. I think, yeah. I don't know. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. I mean, I don't see how he could be still, but you never know. Like, I don't know. I don't know what kind of deal they got with him where if he steps down, they're going to have to pay him for so much. So maybe they're just like, it's cheaper to keep her type of situation. I don't know.
Yeah, Jay Allen Brack is the guy we were talking about last time that left.
Yeah, and then Fran, this past weekend, right?
Yeah, she left her position as I think she still works for them, but she left as the
HR,
like the director of the women's shit. I'm blanking on the name, but like a women's group.
Yep,
basically.
Yeah. Yeah, that's interesting, man. It's really, really interesting to see the shareholders really get involved like that. So, yeah, we're going to be bringing you the news. I think a lot of people don't really like the fact, specifically on Twitter, that we kind of took a stand and said that we were standing with the employees of Activision Blizzard. I understand as journalists, we're supposed to kind of maintain kind of a middle ground, like not pick a side or whatever. But this is the same thing as and I hate to get political here, and I'm just only going to say this one time, and it's only going to be super brief. It's kind of the same thing with the January 6th thing. Like, if you think that was a regular visitation by, protesters, and they're trying to just get their voices heard and all that other shit, that's not what it was at all. Same kind of situation with this. Human beings were really going through some shit because of the corporation and organization that they were a part of. There's a clear black and white. There's a clear wrong or right. As journalists, we can take a stand against this because it's human beings being treated a certain way. The same way that I would take a stand with people in Syria or people in Pakistan and Afghanistan and all the different things that all the people around the world are dealing with when it comes to human rights and stuff like that. People starving to death in Africa. You take a stand on that shit because there's literally like people dying or people being treated a certain way because of something incredibly nuanced or whatever. It doesn't even make any sense. Religion, color, gender, sexual orientation. All that other shit. There's a wrong and a right against that. Nobody should be dying because they are black. Nobody should be treated a certain way because they're black or white or whatever. We can take a stand against that as journalists because we know that there's a clear disservice to not take that stand. There's a clear disservice to human beings to not take that stand. So we are gonna say, yo, these people were oppressed systematically on purpose, and it was intentional. We can say that that was wrong, right? Mm-hmm. So, yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to throw that. I just want to take 2 seconds to throw that out there because I saw a whole bunch of stuff on Twitter, and I was just like, Anywho,
there you go. I'm not claiming to be a journalist, so I will say whatever the fuck I'm going to say. And sorry.
That too. Exactly. Yeah. But we're reporting the news. So part of it is kind of a little bit of journalism. Part of it is just us speaking about it. So we can do however we want to do.
Steve can play.
I'll play journalist. I'm not going to because I'm going to say some wild shit. I'm going to get in trouble one day. So
I'm wearing a fedora with a big white piece of paper on it that says press.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh boy.
We should totally show up to. Oh, we didn't even. We didn't even say, hey guys, guess what? We're going to fucking be in PAX West.
Woohoo!
We're going to PAX West.
We're heading west.
I'm heading western.
Yeah, we're going to show up with our fucking like a cab hat with the little white paper thing in it, and I'm literally gonna take notes on mine. I'm gonna pull it out of my hat and fucking write on it, just like they used to back in the 20s or whatever the fuck. I don't even know.
And he's gonna begin every line of questioning with, "Say that, fella."
Hey, fella. Yeah, you see, yeah. Anyway, that's what's up. But hey, yeah, I hope. I hope Activision Blizzard gets their shit together. Really. And I mean it. I don't really play a lot of their games, but I know you guys do. And for the sake of Call of Duty and WoW and whatever else they got coming out in the pipe, that's probably going to be fucking pretty good. Diablo. Shit. Yeah.
Yeah.
Diablo 4 looks fire, bro.
Yeah.
Diablo 4 looks really good, but like, man, is it tainted at this point? A
little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit. So
I'm still gonna give them my money. God damn it.
Yeah. Well, hopefully they can get their shit together prior to that. With this particular, with seeing the shareholders go hard on them like that, that's a little bit encouraging for sure.
Yeah. I mean, we talked about this last time. The whole you can support Blizzard and the people that work there without supporting these douchebags.
Correct. Yeah. But at the end of the day, it does look like they're really making a push to get some shit right. They literally gave you an outline. Like, we need another lady on the board. We're not going to pay you guys until we start seeing some improvements with diversity and inclusion. Sorry. So that's what can you, I feel like that's a good step. A lot of people went through some shit with their organizations and they didn't even get that.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
That's what's up. Oh man. In other news.
So that kind of goes into what I was going to talk about next. Is there's a character in Overwatch named Jesse McCree. He's like a cowboy.
Yep.
And there is a real Jesse McCree that he is named after that works for Activision Blizzard and was named in this lawsuit, and he's like one of the Cosby Suite people. So he's kind of yeah. For those of you that don't know, is a hotel room called the Cosby Suite at 2013's BlizzCon that belonged to the former Blizzard senior director Alex Fabias. Man, I can never say this guy's name. Afrasiabi.
Douchebag.
Yeah.
Scumbag, yeah.
The room's nickname, right? Yeah. The room's nickname is obviously from the sexual assault accusations against Bill Cosby. And apparently this dude was so bad that they're saying that he needed to be like physically pulled away from like female employees.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
You remember that song? It just popped in my head when you said that. And I just had like a visual of this guy. I've never seen it before, but on Saturday Night Live when what was the name of that group? The Lonely Island.
Mm-hmm.
They had that song with Nicki Minaj called "The Creep."
I never saw that one.
Oh, all right. I'm gonna put it in this episode. It literally fucking like popped in my head, and I can just see him like. Ugh, I could just see him like with his arms T-Rexing, like walking towards the little women in the party, the Christmas party, like, "Hi, Tina."
He's got like mistletoe belt
Yeah,
on.
Yeah. Looks like we're under the mistletoe, Tina.
yeah. They had a song called "Do the Creep." You got to watch the YouTube video. It's fucking hilarious. It's amazing. But as you were talking about this guy, like literally that, and I don't know what he looks like. I kind of want to pull up a picture of him right now. I'm finna do it. What's
Yeah,
his
you
name again?
should.
Yeah. But anyway, this Jesse McCree dude, the guy that was talking about him, there's the Overwatch character named Jesse McCree, and there's the Overwatch League like casters, like the people who are like sportscasters for the Overwatch League, basically, are not saying this character's name.
Yeah, they don't want to.
Like they didn't announce that they weren't going to say it; they just weren't saying it. So there's like a big push now to rename this character, obviously.
Yeah.
But someone on Twitter, Orion Woody, he was one of the first people to point out that they're not using his name. He's like, it sounds like they're avoiding using the cowboy hero's name, so he didn't even say it. And I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
So it looks like, people are still, we can still enjoy Overwatch without having to, let's get this shit on here.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Which is another thing that I saw also on Twitter. Axios kind of did like a interview with some people from the company, and they asked them, with some developers, specifically some female developers, and they asked them about how they feel about people wanting to protest some of Blizzard's games. And one of the things that they said was that, it's probably not a good idea because, people still, they need to like, get paid and like live off of the revenue stream of Activision Blizzard. Like a lot of people have been with the company for so long and they've done so much work. And if you really want to appreciate them and like stand with them, you would continue to use their products and continue to use their services, so on and so forth. So
yeah, all these people who have not been treated fairly still work there.
They still work there.
Right. Yeah,
So,
they
like,
still
A
work
great
there.
majority of them that didn't quit because they just could not handle it. They still work there. So they made the argument that you can still, support them by making sure that they're gainfully employed, and you can also still make your voice heard and keep pressure on the company by, retweeting, following them, making sure that you're listening to them and hear them out, and putting pressure on the company as a whole. So, which I think is totally fair. 100%. So so hopefully they do change the guy's name though. I see there's some activity around that, so I'm thinking that might end up happening.
Yeah. Is there a petition or something? Can I go sign it?
So actually, well, not specifically for that, but there is a petition on coworker.org where they're asking people to fire Bobby Kotick for one, pocketing millions of dollars from Activision Blizzard. They laid off a whole bunch of people, and a whole bunch of other shit, including with the shit that's been going on with the women there. So that's on coworker.org. They said that he raked in about $30 million a year. From the it comes from the labor of his employees. It's stolen wages, which was kind of outlined a little bit in that lawsuit because women were constantly underpaid on purpose, so on and so forth. So, you can check that out whenever you want. Go ahead and sign that if you feel the need to do that.
Yeah, and there's a bunch of WoW characters too that they want to be renamed after the Afrasibayadi guy. I still don't know what his name is.
Yeah. So yeah, this is an ongoing issue. Stay tuned to all of our socials. We will be bringing you updates as they come across. This is something that we are following 100%. So, check us out on Twitter or on our Instagram. We're definitely gonna we'll post stuff as it comes through. So for sure, we've been really consistent about it too. I'm actually happy about that. So. Word. In other news, Sony buys Crunchyroll.
Yeah, so they already own Funimation.
Yep.
So now they just own all the anime.
Yeah, pretty much. You can't get no anime
pretty much
through Sony. G.
You want anime, you go through us.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That's okay. I don't know. Yeah, it looks like the number two. Let me see.
$1 billion.
Yeah, they 1.175 billion dollars.
Woo.
Wow. To be honest with you, that seems a little bit cheap for me for Crunchyroll though, because
that seems very expensive for Crunchyroll.
I think that's cheap. I feel like Crunchyroll should have like pushed back a little bit. I feel like Crunchyroll could have at least got like 3. Bethesda got like 8, y'all. Bethesda got 8, bro. Crunchyroll has all the. What? Go ahead.
Crunchyroll is missing some stuff, but yeah.
I mean, the deal took more like about a year to complete. I'm sure there was a lot of back and forth about the numbers.
Y'all don't think they could have got more money though, bro? I feel like
I'm sure they tried.
Yeah, they probably tried.
But Sony's that great at fucking negotiating and shit.
Well, I mean, if Sony is like, hey, give us $5 extra a month on your PS Plus subscription, and here's Crunchyroll, and then Crunchyroll gets that money too, or a percentage of that money.
I guess.
So
that's true.
So they buy them, but then they're also
still getting that bread.
Yeah.
Right.
Like they're the parent. They're the parent company. So like most of the
right. Yeah, I mean, with Sony owning Funimation as well, plus Crunchyroll now, like you literally have to go through them to get fucking anime these days. You know, it's so weird.
Well, unless you go through torrents. No,
unless you watch anime like everyone else and just rip it off the internet.
Yeah.
Promoting
don't do
here.
Yeah, don't do that.
We've never done that. I'm sure.
Never ever.
There are other ways that exist. There are other ways that exist out there. If you really want to get your anime how you want to get it, that's totally fine. But yeah, no, I'm just thinking from a business standpoint, like why wasn't it a little bit higher? Like how much of a stake does Crunchyroll have in like the anime streaming like world? You know what I'm saying? Like I know Funimation does a lot, but I feel like Crunchyroll had like the niche, like the some of the shows that's hard to find, like Danganronpa and shit like that. But I don't know.
Actually, Danganronpa is not on Crunchyroll.
It's not?
It is not. It is on Funimation and some sketchy sites.
Okay, well, shit.
So, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, Crunchyroll is good. Crunchyroll has a lot of anime, but Crunchyroll doesn't have everything or like a lot of stuff that Funimation has. So that's why I'm like, this 1.175, it seems a little bit high. But hey, maybe they really plan to do something really big with that. So
yeah, for sure, definitely.
Well, now that they own both, Funimation says they want to create a unified anime subscription experience as soon as possible.
Yeah, that would be cool. And the funny part about that too is that when this story dropped, I got a email. I got a text from Game Pass, and it was like, "Hey, bro, just for being a part of Game Pass, we'll give you, 90 days of Crunchyroll for free."
Okay.
Something like that. Maybe like it's 60 or 90. I don't know. I could be wrong on the days, but they offered it for free. Like you get a free trial for being a Game Pass.
Would Microsoft just like pull up to the side of the meeting, be like, "What's up? What's up? Hey."
Yeah, they was like, "That's fine. We can get a little bit. We'll get in this too." You know what I'm saying?
What's going on, guys? What are you talking about?
Yeah. No, Microsoft pulled up and was like, "Crunchyroll, we would have gave y'all more than that. Why y'all just do that, G? Y'all should have told us."
Man, yeah, y'all should have told us, man. Why y'all didn't tell us?
Put that shit on Game Pass, G.
Put it on Game Pass, man.
But you mentioned the other part of the story that I think is really, really important to like highlight a little bit too. The rumors that there's gonna be a PlayStation Plus or whatever the fuck, PlayStation Plus Movie Pass or something to that effect.
Mm-hmm.
That's interesting, for sure. It looks like they're trying to do something similar maybe to Game Pass, possibly, but with movies and stuff. I'm not really sure. I didn't really.
So Netflix?
Well, it looks like they're trying to add on some additional services with their PlayStation Plus subscriptions, just a la kind of like Game Pass, right? Like, so
okay.
I'm in Game Pass, and like part of Game Pass is to you can get I believe they gave like a 30-day Spotify thing for free as part of your Game Pass subscription, and you can get all these other different services on top of your Game Pass just to try them out to see if you want to hop in or whatever. They give you all these free other services as well. So I think it's a cool concept. I think it's pretty cool. Disney Plus was one of them actually. I actually thought about getting into that, but I end up getting somebody's password and everything, so
nice.
I didn't really need to, but that was something that I like thought about that I thought would be really fucking cool to just check it out, because I haven't watched any of the shows, Loki, none of that. I have not seen any of that shit at all, like none of it. So I just feel like a lot of FOMO. So yeah, Game Pass hit me up, was like, hey bro, like you've been missing all the shows, we know it because we can see what you've been logging into. Here's 30 days of fucking Disney Plus for free, bro. Go ahead and catch up, man.
Yeah.
I was gonna be like, damn, thanks. But yeah, I don't know. What do you guys feel about the like the extra services and stuff with PlayStation Plus? Is that something that you guys would be down with if it's just movies, or I don't know? How do you guys feel about that?
I would buy into that. I would definitely buy into that.
Yeah, it just depends. What's the price? What's on it?
Right. What's the selection? What's in there?
What you got?
I'm assuming a lot of people would probably go for it, but I think if they really wanted to pop, they should definitely include some other gaming, stuff in it too. Give you some free gaming shit too. So,
right,
for sure. Yeah, we'll see. But yeah. Go ahead and check that. That article is everywhere too. You can look at all the details with Sony buying Crunchyroll and everything. So I think that's a big deal. Seriously.
And just for reference, Funimation was bought by Sony back in 2017 for $149 million.
Damn, Funimation, they cheap.
I'm surprised. I'm thinking that should be the 1.175.
Right. Funimation.
But it was a different time. It was 2017.
Yeah, that's cool though.
This is before everyone was stuck in their house watching anime.
Exactly.
Yeah, that might have something to do with it. Yeah,
that's true. I know Funimation, when they saw that deal inked, they was like, "What?"
They was like, "Nigga, no."
What talking? Huh? What you mean?
Sony? What the fuck?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. They was like, "Wait, what?"
And you let Microsoft in on it too?
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, Funimation sitting there kicking themselves like, God damn it. Anyway, that's hilarious. That's fucking funny. Real quick, I just wanted to throw this one out there. Fucking guess who's gonna be Knuckles in the new Sonic movie?
It's Idris Elba, isn't it?
Yes, Idris Elba.
Nice. Like, wait. He's going to be playing Knuckles, or is he just voicing?
He's the voice, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god, if he was playing him,
oh boy,
I would still watch it.
Oh
Idris Elba with some spiky wraps on his hands.
Oh my god, fine. No! You know what they should do? They should play his theme song from Sonic Adventure. Do y'all remember that?
Here I come, rougher than the rest of them, the best of them, tougher than leather. You can call me Knuckles. Unlike Sonic, I don't chuckle. I'd rather flex my muscles. I'm hard as nails. It ain't hard to tell. I break them down whether they solid or frail.
But yeah, Idris Elba inked the deal, man. He's gonna be in the new Sonic movie. I actually kind of like the first one. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, okay.
You haven't saw it? You haven't seen it?
I haven't seen it. No.
I
What
saw
about
it.
you?
It was good. I liked it.
Yeah, it was decent.
But I'm not hard to please, so yeah.
It was decent. It was actually a decent movie, like especially with all the crazy shit that happened as far as the controversy and stuff with the look of the Sonic and how everybody kind of pushed back on that. They really did a good job at trying to make him look like he's supposed to look. Thank fuck.
Yeah, because that first design, what the fuck was that?
It was incredibly fucking like terrible. So, shout out to them. For really going back and like listening to the fans and really trying to fix it. Because honestly, if they didn't do that, that would have been the death of that movie. And I just don't understand Hollywood when you guys. I need somebody in Hollywood to really hear me out and like let me know why this happens. You get a movie deal with source material, and then that source material has a main character with a blue jacket and red tennis shoes. Who the fuck in the boardroom meetings goes, no, he's gonna wear a green jacket and orange tennis shoes in this movie? Who does that? Who's the guy that's always like, nope, let's make him different? What the fuck are you doing?
Like, that's not what we want.
Yeah.
That's not what we want.
You have a whole thing of source material here. Have you ever seen Sonic in
Clearly
orange
never.
or in orange shoes or anything weird as fuck, big as fuck, looking like he eat cheeseburgers every day?
Man, that reminds me of a flea market.
Sonic was fat as hell.
You know what
A flea market I went to, and it was literally like they had Sonic toys, and he was like all different colors. That's what it reminded me of. Flea market Sonic.
You know who the Sonic, like the old Sonic design reminded me of? Have you ever seen the movie Jumanji? Like,
yeah.
Okay, so you remember like when the kid is turned into a monkey?
Yeah.
Like he looks exactly like that.
You like that? Like, what the fuck, dude? This nigga was fat as fuck, G. Like,
oh no.
It looked like it looked like a little kid with Sonic makeup on.
It was weird. It was so weird, bro. Like, why does that happen? Like the Super Mario Brothers movie.
I was just gonna mention that. Like, what the shit were they doing with that? Like, it was the 80s though, so there was probably like a ton of cocaine going on.
Yeah, tons of cocaine. And crack too. Also, that was like the height of the crack epidemic when that movie came out. Totally makes sense. Totally makes sense why the whole movie took place in like a fucking crack alley.
Pretty much.
Oh no.
It was bad.
Yeah, so Mario was Bob Hoskins and Luigi was John Leguizamo.
Yes.
Oh boy.
Okay, no, but Ash, no, real talk, G, on everything I love, you gotta watch this shit, G. Like, you gotta.
Oh god.
Yeah, you have to experience this.
You got to. It's hilarious, but yeah, that's it. It literally is like everything that we're talking about right now. Was somebody got this script? All right, we're gonna make a Super Mario Brothers movie. Perfect. What's the source material? It's a video game. Okay, great. Let's look at it. Wow, these guys can really jump super high. That's interesting. That's amazing. They're in a different world. It's not even on Earth. And they can just jump really high and hit blocks and everything. Perfect. Well, how can we make this work? I don't know. We're going to give them like trash braces to put on their legs. And then like that's going to give them their super jump powers.
Yeah, here's some Forrest Gump legs. Go for it.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't make any sense.
And Dennis Hopper was Bowser, and he was just like a corporate guy.
Yeah.
Who was also a dinosaur.
Yeah.
Like a literal dinosaur.
Yeah. Yeah. He was just a guy that was like on that drug in Florida. What was it called? Crocodile, where it literally turns your skin into some.
Oh no.
That's what it looked like. They literally painted this guy's face to just look like a little bit of like a crocodile.
Wait, and so fucking Yoshi
then, like,
was a fucking raptor? What the
Yeah,
fuck?
Yoshi's like a legit dinosaur.
Gee.
and
They didn't even try, yo.
They didn't even try with Yoshi.
Try, G. Like,
Oh
they was
my
in the
God.
boardroom and somebody was like, "That's good. Let's do it." Like,
oh my god, it got him looking like Rip Torn from fucking Killer Instinct, man.
yo, yeah,
and eventually Dennis Hopper turns into like just a fucking Tyrannosaurus Rex.
G.
It starts swinging from chandeliers and shit.
Incredible fucking movie.
Oh my god.
In the sense that they didn't do shit right. Like nothing.
No, it's like they went out of their way to do it weird.
How did they wait
like
to get fucked up?
Like the Goombas are just like these big like dudes with tiny little baby like dinosaur heads.
It made no sense.
Oh god.
Oh man.
What
anyway.
are the wait, Shy Guy? He had a what is this?
Yeah, don't G. You got
I'm just looking it up. I'm looking it up.
Look,
okay.
Ash, I know you looking it up, but man, you gotta watch this shit too, G. Swear to God. It is it's a classic in the form that it's so bad that it's a classic. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those type of movies. It's incredible.
Yeah, the Shy Guy is like a gimp in this movie.
Oh no.
Oh man. Anyway, yeah, Ash, be glad you wasn't born in the 80s, G, because like everything.
Man, what was y'all doing, man? Y'all had a rough time, man. I'm sorry.
They tried. They really was. This was before CGI. Them niggas did not have any kind of imagination whatsoever, G. Like they was just like, let's make everything reptilian. And it was like, fuck it, whatever. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Anyway. Good stuff.
So like I wasn't alive for a long time during the 80s. Like I have no memory of it, but if I watched this and I was like, is that what the 80s was like?
Yeah.
Like I get it.
Yeah, for sure. For sure.
Like people are like the 80s was crazy. And I'm like, how crazy? They're like, watch this movie.
Yeah. You'd be like, oh.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
I had no idea.
Yeah. I'm so sorry. I am so sorry.
You said crazy. I was not ready.
No.
Actually, that film came out in '93.
It did?
Oh shit, you're right. It did.
It is a '90s movie.
Oh my god. Yeah, that's bad. It
Still.
was that bad though. It was that fucking bad.
It was that bad. You didn't even remember when it came
looks like
out.
an 80s. It's so bad.
It looks it looks like an 80s movie.
Because they didn't use nothing, no CGI, no nothing. They ain't even try.
Yeah, it's real fucking industrial and shit.
Oh boy.
It's like RoboCop world.
Oh man. For sure. Those were the days. Anyway. Yeah, so what else? So and I promise I'm not gonna spend a whole bunch of time on this. I just want to give the people an update. So today was the day the abandoned real-time experience, or whatever you want to call it, that was supposed to come out today, right? It was supposed to drop today. People were supposed to be playing it. Let me check my Twitter. I don't see if there is I don't see that there's anything as of yet, any updates, but it was supposed to drop today, and according to psu.com, first of all, let me take a step back. A couple days ago, Hassan did an interview where he mentioned that the rumors about Abandon and Silent Hill and all that other stuff has negatively affected the development of the game, saying that, it's been really difficult to kind of stay on top of everything, and it has had a kind of an effect on his team, and I'm using air quotes when I say that, with the development of Abandon. So it kind of made them feel a certain way, and it's been kind of holding them back and making them a little anxious because a lot of the stuff got out of control. That's been reported everywhere. You can look that up. Okay, but this was like a couple of days ago, maybe even over the weekend. After that, they posted another teaser, kind of like soundbite, right? That soundbite was from, let me get the facts, from a band that Kojima had previously tweeted about because they have music in what was
Death
his
Stranding.
name? Death Stranding. Thank you. What's the name of that band, Kyle? You remember?
I don't remember off the top of my head.
I'm looking it up right now. So, anyway, this particular band has like a song in Death Stranding, and it was tweeted by Hideo Kojima. Literally, not 2 or 3 days later, the Blue Box Studio Twitter page had that same song, and they tweeted it for Abandon, which, you know, it's them doing it. Like, they did that, and they made that connection to Hideo Kojima, right?
Okay, so the band is Apocalyptica. They're
Thank you.
those cello dudes.
Yes, I've actually never heard of them before.
They had a bunch of Metallica covers that I listened to a while back, but whatever.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. Thank you for looking it up. Yeah, so they tweeted that Apocalyptica song, and then came out with this article talking about, yeah, all the rumors are like really fucking with us. Like it's not helping us. You know, it's been really negative for our development team to deal with all these rumors. Okay. So then today was the day the app was supposed to come out. There was a whole bunch of people that's on their side that's like, oh man, like you guys got to stop. It's really affecting them negatively. They've said so many times that they have nothing to do with this. You're making this really hard for them, so on and so forth, X, Y, and Z. Today was the day that the app was supposed to come out, and according to PSU.com, is where I'm getting this information, it got delayed. The app doesn't work. It says coming soon or see you later. Yeah. Yeah.
They don't have it. They don't have anything.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, this is getting like ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? But according to the article, at approximately 5:15, the developer tweeted out that they are still, in fact, working on resolving the issue, and hopefully it isn't much longer now until we can finally see the trailer for this game codenamed Abandon. Okay? That was at 5:15 today, where they were having some technical issues, and the app update is currently delayed indefinitely, is what they're reporting. All right. Also, at around the same time, one of the somebody on Twitter, I don't have their name right now, but somebody on Twitter peeped and looked. All of their YouTube videos for Abandon is gone. Even the one that was put out by Sony. Everything about Abandon is out of there. Deleted. Everything on their fucking website page is also gone. Deleted. At the same time.
No coincidence.
Anyway. So, you know, I've seen a lot of people going online and saying like, yo, like, you guys got to fucking stop. I hate gamers. You guys are making this a really bad experience for them. You guys are fucking like idiots. I'm sorry. Like, it's just 100% real. You can't, I don't care how many times somebody tells you that the sky is green, but you're literally seeing that it's blue. You can't just be like, but they're so powerful in their convictions, like Donald Trump did with Putin. He was so powerful in his convictions. He said that they didn't hack our voting. They didn't hack our election. Even though we got credible security fucking information that's like, no, bro, it's the Russians. That's right. You can look at it right here. They did it. Like, they left their signature on it. You can't look up at the sky and see that it's blue and then let somebody tell you that it's green no matter what. I don't care how like forceful they're saying it. You know the sky is blue. this analogy probably isn't making any sense, but I'm just I've gone down a rabbit hole with this. I cannot say that this game is abandoned or it's Silent Hill, but I know for sure Blue Box Game Studio is not a real company, and they've been playing fucking games with us the entire time. That is 100. I don't care what Hassan he can come out and say something right now on this stream, and I'm gonna be like, dude, prove it. How many people work for you? Where's your studio? How many people in the studio right now? Let's take a look at it. Anyway, I didn't want to spend a whole time on that. I didn't want to spend a lot of time on it. I'm just saying, you guys can't just let them do that. Like, we're literally, like, nobody is saying anything, and it's them doing it. It's Blue Box putting this shit out there, not us. It's Kojima putting this shit out there, not us. He got Norman Reedus fucking dancing around with rabbits and shit. The same one from Silent Hill, knowing good and damn well that's like a thing. He's fueling the flames. You know? We already brought the connections to you. You can look at our rumors episode. Hashtag Silent Hill rumors. We brought all the evidence to you, like, straight up. Like, just from what we were seeing, like, out there. And a lot of it is from them, from Blue Box and from Kojima. You know, we definitely talked about some of the conspiracy theories and stuff like that, but a lot of it has been coming from these people. But then they turn around and be like, we have nothing to do with them. This is not that, blah, blah, blah. They knew what the fuck they were doing. They knew what they were doing. They've been playing games this entire time. But anyway, I digress. I just wanted to give people an update. So it's supposed to be dropping, but it's not going to. And when it does drop, it's going to be Silent Hill. Period. That's all. That's it. We're excited to see it. I've had fun with this whole thing, but like,
I'm excited for it to come out that they weren't even working on the game at all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
And then they're going to get sued.
Man, it's going to be all bad. So we'll see how it goes. But at the end of the day, like, and I understand you guys are journalists and you need to like try to play some kind of middle ground and you need to listen to the director and blah, 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 blah. Okay.
Oh, I'm convinced that they're just fucking around. But 100%. That's me. Like, I'm convinced they're fucking around.
Yeah.
And it's at this point I have no idea what it is. Like, if it was Silent Hill, I wouldn't be surprised. But if it's not, then I'm just like, well, what the hell was all of that?
Right. I'm and that's the thing too. I'm not gonna say, you know what? Fuck it. Yes, I am. I'm definitely gonna say it's Silent Hill. I'm gonna take a stand on it. Only reason because all of the shit that they've been doing has been kind of pointing to PT. The fact that the whole project is even called Abandoned, that's literally what, like, there's so many clues and things that literally point to it, like, just on the surface. So I am going to take a stand and say that it is PT, and if it's not PT, it's definitely something Kojima involved with, because this has his name and his signature all over it. No regular studio would be behaving this way that has a real game that they're trying to like get some bread off of. I'm just putting that out there. From a business standpoint, everything that they're fucking doing doesn't make any sense. And the genius part about it is that they're able to do this because there's another IP behind it that's gonna make the money. That's the only reason why they're fucking out here fucking around like this. There's some other game that's known that they know that they're going to make some bread on. If this was an original horror IP that they really worked on and they fucking made some money off of, they want to make some money off of it, they would not be behaving this way, guys. Like, come on. Like, put your fucking thinking caps on. Seriously. That company isn't real. Hassan isn't real. It's a fucking game. And it's been a fun game. It's dope as fuck. But like, I'm tired of people like really caping for them like every time. Like, they were in that article, they were like crying about it. But then they turn around and like tweet the fucking same song that this dude just tweeted within the same week or two.
Like, we're not that.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I'm just really getting upset with people getting upset with us for being like, bro, they play with y'all emotions. Y'all need to it's Silent Hill. And like, I'm just gonna make a statement. It's Silent Hill or Kojima is definitely involved. Because they're doing all the shit that he likes to do.
I'm still gonna say it's a Silent Hill Metal Gear crossover.
It could possibly be that.
I'm just
100%.
I'm just swinging for the fences at this point.
Fuck it. You might as well. But at the end of the day, what we do agree on and what we do know is that Blue Box is full of shit. I don't mean that in a negative way. I mean that they're doing what they're supposed to be doing because that's what Kojima wanted them to do so he can hype this game and like fuck around. Great. I loved it. Super fun. Now it's just getting annoying. And then also it's like people like sending death threats to people and like it's getting super toxic at this point. Like would y'all just like at this point it's getting so toxic y'all gotta stop. Like this has become like a secretary in war fucking
trying to kill people over this.
Yeah, bro. People get upset about this shit.
Do other stuff.
Right. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm gonna be super excited when it drops and it's Silent Hill. And I'm gonna do like a big ass I told you so on our Twitter, like all day. Just I told you so, like all day, separate posts, all the fucking down the thing. But anyway.
Then you'll get suspended.
Yeah, that's for sure. Wouldn't be our first or the last.
It wouldn't be the
last.
It's not our first rodeo.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, we definitely got suspended recently, guys. I still don't understand why, but whatever. We got it back. It's all good. And that just brings me to my second conversation. I'm sorry, I really didn't want to spend a whole bunch of time on that because I know it's just been kind of like, what the fuck, with that shit. But
you know what I really liked? You know what I really liked about that was how you were just like talking about like journalistic like neutrality and stuff, and then you were like, oh, by the way, fuck Donald Trump.
Oh yeah. No, a lot of journalists are like that these days. I swear to God.
No,
it's totally fine. But yeah, fuck Donald Trump. But in the same vein, in other news, Hideo Kojima news, he was talking about on Twitter how he thinks that DRM, digital rights media, he's concerned that in the future we may not have the ability to access digital media anymore. You know what I'm saying? So
physical media, right?
No, digital. So he's thinking like it's an interesting conversation because I was thinking the same thing, like maybe he's talking about the other stuff. No, he was saying digital because he's thinking like, fuck, we're living in like a post-apocalyptic world. There are no grids. You know what I'm saying? Like we're getting to the point where, especially when it comes to climate change and all this other stuff, like it may be harder to maintain certain grids of electricity and internet and all this other stuff. We have like a whole bunch of shit that's going on in the world that could literally shut us down from all of that.
Okay, I see what you're saying. But that's because of the lack of physical media. The digital media can just poof go away. So he's worried that there's not enough physical things that you can't erase.
Right. He's saying that. Yeah, so he's saying that, we're getting into a world now where we're relying too much on digital media, and we should still be able to, buy our CDs and buy our records and all that other stuff, because we may get to a point where digital shit has to go away for a while because of catastrophes, political, environmental, like all kinds of things can happen, right? Well, we may run out of materials to fucking make the grid. You know what I'm saying? The grid may go down.
Yeah, he made a really good point. If there's ever like a major change in ideologies or governments or something like that, that can just be censored and cut off completely.
Correct. And then you don't have access to that anymore. So
Yeah, and then it's gone.
Yeah, literally. All of your art that you just put all that work into, and all of the different things that we have connections to that are digital only, they could essentially go away forever. And then that kind of, what, I don't know, like what can that do? You know what I'm saying, to a person, right? We don't have access to our art. We don't have access to our media anymore in the future. So, yeah, he was making some really good points on that. I just wanted to bring that up, get you guys' thoughts on it.
No, I completely agree with him.
Yeah, same here.
He makes some good points for sure. I mean, like, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, what is digital media without physical media?
Right, that's facts, Ash.
Yeah, I mean, like every major game that I buy, like release day, I want this game. I buy a physical copy of it.
Yeah. But it's so interesting that
gotta see it.
Yeah, right. Me too. I like seeing my library, but again, we're getting into a world where like digital media is being pushed on a super hardcore, and I think he brings up another point too, but he didn't really say it, but I'm kind of reading between the lines, and I'm not trying to put words in his mouth or anything like that. It's just a thought. We're getting to a point where we're relying too much on digital stuff. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Like if we couldn't look up fucking the Evo guy's name and shit on the internet, like you know what I'm saying? Like we
would have to. We'd have to know him personally.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the way that information is given, the way that we find information these days, the way that information is disseminated, it's all digital. It all exists in the cloud or in some server somewhere that not a whole bunch of people is going to have access to. And those can literally get erased. If you think about all the malware attacks, the ransomware attacks that we've just recently had, shutting down whole pipelines, dude, to the point where nobody could access the information to run the fucking pipeline. You know?
Mm-hmm.
We're just getting into kind of a crazy world. I don't know.
Yeah, and I drive a 2003 Honda Civic with the CD player. What the fuck am I going to do?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I need CDs.
Right.
Yeah. Well, you just got to start carrying a radio in your car, Kyle, and just have it up to your ear while you're driving.
It has a radio.
So that brings up another point that kind of leads into a bigger conversation. You know, a lot of the game developers recently got together to talk about like saving their history. You know?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, just a peek into my financial world.
What do you mean?
My 2003 Honda Civic.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still burning CDs for that piece of shit.
Hey, man. You still paying for it?
No.
Oh, okay. I was going to say.
No. Hey, man, as long as it still starts up, man, that's all that matters.
No, it's actually been pretty good. Pretty good
that's
to me.
Good.
Yeah. So, there's been a push by some of the major gaming companies, Sony, I believe Xbox is part of it, Nintendo for sure. There's a huge push to kind of do some kind of preservation, of gaming history, because there's not a lot out there, right? Like if you brought out a console in the recent few decades, 30, 40 years or so, they're on the market and then they go away, and then they go into some kind of junk pile, and then they're gone, and there's not a lot of stuff going on to like preserve that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like you have collectors out there and everything, but there's not a lot of people like preserving the history of the people that worked on it behind the scenes, and who worked on the Super Nintendo, and like where are they now, and like what are they doing, and like all the people that put in all the work and all the the design from a design aspect, from a manufacturing aspect, all of that stuff. You know, there needs to be a preservation of all of this stuff that's happening. So it's a huge push in the video game industry to kind of get on top of that and try to come up with a way to do that. GameIndustry.biz has a really good article on it about Sony. You know, having it's an opinion piece by Rob Fahey, where he's saying that Sony has a kind of a responsibility to essentially preserve gaming history. You know, because they've been at the forefront of everything. So, anyway, it's a really, really good read, interesting way to look at the history of gaming and like where we're going forward. Because right now there's a push to do all digital shit, which is cool. But at the end of the day, how do we preserve the evolution of the video gaming history and stuff like that? So. Yeah, I think there should be some kind of like national, like there's a national library, right, where like almost everything that's copyrighted exists, you know?
Yeah, the Library of Congress.
The Library of Congress, thank you. Yep. So you can go there, you can see all the, Michael Jackson albums and who worked on them and who produced them, so on and so forth. There should be something similar to video games, and I'm not exactly sure if video games are in it or not. I'll do some research, come back to you guys with that. But I'm pretty sure, I think it should be. If it's not, some of that stuff in there, but I'm not sure. But it should be something for video games if that doesn't exist, and that's not really efficient, or if that doesn't really work for the video game industry. I think there should be some kind of international or national program to start collecting these items, right? Because there's some stuff out there that just literally has disappeared,
right,
from the face of the planet, and we can probably never get that back. So
yeah, the Library of Congress does have video games.
Oh, they do. Okay, perfect.
Cool.
Good.
It's like they're working on it situation a little bit. I mean, this is like information I'm getting from like 2012, so I'm sure it's come quite a bit of ways, but
yeah,
I'm seeing like Fallout PC boxes.
Okay, perfect.
Like old stuff, and it says they were working on getting like modern game consoles and stuff, so I'm sure it's a little more beefed up by now.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm looking at some stuff too. Yeah, a lot of companies have gotten together. Nintendo, I see. Sony, definitely, for sure. They're part of the video game preservation project here. So you can go on Wikipedia. There's a whole thing about it as well. So that's cool. Because gaming storefronts and shit like that have been closing up. Just physical stores for games, based on the conversation we just had, physical stores are just not doing okay, right? Like, how many times have fucking GameStop closed hundreds and hundreds of stores in the U.S.? EB Games went out of business. Remember EB Games?
Oh, EB Games, man.
Yeah, they're gone. FuncoLand got bought up by GameStop.
FuncoLand, yeah.
But all these different storefronts that used to have all this stuff, they've disappeared. So with that, sometimes a lot of the content that's in them as well. So yeah, I don't know. It's just something to think about. It's actually really interesting where we're going forward in the video game history and where we've been and how we can try to preserve that stuff. So check that out.
Cool.
Well, hey, anything else? Anybody got anything else?
I got nothing.
Lady T?
I have nothing but $8 in my pocket.
Nice. Go get you some a 5-piece chicken fucking combo from Popeyes.
Oh, the chicken nuggets. Have you tried those yet?
I have tried them. They were like super greasy. So, but
I mean,
just think,
that's Popeyes. Everything there.
no,
is super
Popeyes
greasy.
isn't really Popeyes isn't really that greasy. It's I think it was just the hood ghetto ass one I went to. They just fucked it up. So
Oh,
I'm gonna have to go back and
no.
try them. But I mean,
Okay.
I've heard they were really good though. But I have not had a chance to eat them yet.
Okay. Cool.
Okay. Well, this has been another great episode of Level Up Gang. Real quick announcements. We are going to PAX. We will be there. Fuck with us. More information coming out on that. We're going to try to do some giveaways and shit if we can get it together before then. But we only got a couple weeks. We'll figure it out. Also,
we'll get it together at some point.
Yeah, we'll get it together. Also, we have what else is going on? Blah 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 blah. I mean, that's really it. Oh, the store. Our store is getting ready to drop as well. I think it's probably going to drop before we go to PAX. So be on the lookout for that. We're going to have some merch in there. It's going to be dope. I've been working super hard on it. Kyle, Lady T, everybody's putting in. Gonna make it happen. So it's almost there. We just gotta work on a few things and see what we can do. But the store will be out probably within the next couple weeks or so. We are gonna try our best to make that happen, and you can support us that way as well because we'll have our T-shirt designs in there and all that cool stuff. So you can check that out. What else? YouTube, working on the YouTube page as well. So you'll be able to listen to our podcast on YouTube. If you really don't have any kind of podcast channel you listen to, no worries. Everybody listen to YouTube. Fuck with us on YouTube. So we'll have a YouTube channel bussin', and the Twitch. The Twitch is coming at some point soonish.
Yeah.
We do want to start hopping on and just kind of recording us playing games, or like maybe I'll probably play something and you'll get Lady T and Kyle. They'll be providing commentary, or we'll just all like fucking get high as shit and just play something weird as fuck, and then you'll get to laugh at that.
Nice. Yeah.
So yeah, that's coming pretty soon. What else? I want to do a whole thing for Halloween that's coming up too. We got a whole bunch of stuff coming out with the new Dead Space, and I think a lot of us are horror video game fans. So that'll be a thing that we're gonna try to make that happen. But yeah. Other than that, follow us on all of our socials. Twitter, Level Up Gang 312, and then Instagram, Level Up Gang 312. What else we got out there, team? Email us, levelupgang312@gmail.com. Twitch and YouTube will probably be the same, but we'll give you a formal announcement on that. And once again, if you would like to tip us, we do use Square. Go ahead and hit the link at the bottom of at the very end of the bio here, and you'll be able to tip us with Square. You can use your phone, you can use your tablet, you can use your computer. It takes you right to our site. And if you put your name and your email there, we'll send you newsletters and stuff like that. We'll connect with you for sure. So be on the lookout for that. Anything else, gang?
No.
Does anybody else want to mention?
I don't have anything.
No.
If your birthday's this month, happy birthday.
Yeah. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
Shout out to you. All right, this has been a great episode of Level Up Gang. This has been
Yeah. Keep all that in there.
That should be the very first thing everybody hears.
This has been another great episode of Level Up Gang. We appreciate you guys. Have a good day.
Yep. Peace out.
Bye, bubbies.